Welcome to the track guide for week 11, the Cadillac. This week we're at Navarra, probably the best free track in the game. So coming up to turn 1, it's actually a trio of right-handers that tighten up as you go through each one. So the first one, we are flat. Put your wheels on the left side wheels on this curb to just open this entry up a little bit. Don't need to hit the apex here because you're wanting to be out to the left. A little bit of gap there. Where there's a change in seal, that line, that is my reference point for where to start braking. You see I'm braking just before it, but on or around that. We were flat out in fifth. That was part one of the first part of the three right hand complex. This is the second part up here. Down to fourth, down to third. I do want to clip this and go out to the left again for the tightest of the three parts of what I call turn one. And just light braking because we are turning quite a bit still. Down to second. Coming nice and wide. So it's far better through that whole sequence to be braking not massively hard, but just braking probably longer, slower, just keeping the car balanced so as we can get in nice and safely and focus on the exit of this corner. So get in there to the apex, instead a little bit, but you get some skill issues at times. Half throttle immediately once the wheel is straightened or straightened up a bit, back to full throttle. Then you don't need to go all the way out to the right hand side. Even halfway here is fine. I probably overdo it a little bit here. You can cut a huge amount of this. You can see where the dirt is there. You can drive over that. So you can take a bit more than I have there. Still Model 1X. Can run it out here a bit wider than what I am, but I just feel that right side tyres on this curb and on this green all the way up here is the way to do it. And I use this start of this curb here as my reference for where to brake. Coming up here, bang on the anchors there, but very lightly. Just turning in, I'm trying to grab the curb with my left side tyres. Don't quite get there on this one, but if you can grab the curb, it'll help pull you around. Then once you get to about the apex, just a bit of throttle to push you back out, but not throttle. Once you get out to the right hand side, braking down to second for what is quite an awkward corner. You get up on this, over the curb and onto this stuff, that will want to spin you out. And if you miss the curb, you just won't turn. So you do need to try and get the curb. And half throttle, straight, full throttle. You do need to play with the throttle a little bit around here. Just to keep the car balanced. And drive it out here. You can keep it tight, but get out nice and wide. For this here, you can, if you keep right side tyres on this curb, that is not a 1X. Down to second. You do just need to be careful as you go on and over these curbs and on the exit here that it can upset the car a little bit, so you just need to be conscious of that and practice it. Get to the apex, we can go straight away to half throttle, and once we get straight enough, back to full throttle. Can run up over, same as we were on entry. Coming down here, I think you could brake at 75, but I'm probably braking somewhere around around 100 or even 90 to 100. I tried braking with two wheels on the curb. That unsettled the car quite a bit. So just next to the curb is probably the play. Heavier braking in a straight line, a little bit of trail into the apex, and as soon as you get to the apex, throttle always straight to halfway. And as you open the wheel up, then you can get back to full throttle. Full throttle all the way around here, and then this curb up here is my reference for where to brake. Coming out of the throttle to just keep the car, instead of pushing the car to the left side of the track, I want to keep it on the right side. Down to second gear. You don't want to grab too much of this curve. I've probably grabbed just a tiny bit too much. Just clipping it would be the play. Then again, half throttle. Up to full throttle straight there. This is not a 1X, so use this runoff area, but be careful to get off the green before you get to the grass. Like so. Just past where the red starts would be the braking point here. Down to second. You definitely don't want to take much of this curb, and if anything, missing it is slightly quicker. So this is about perfect here in terms of just missing it. Because this curb for some reason just seemed to upset the car, particularly if you got some of this stuff. So just missing it, letting it run out nice and wide. Not a 1X. So you can use anywhere along here, but braking here is fine. I try and push it just past where the red starts. Down to second. I feel it's somewhat faster to go a little bit past the corner and turn back at it, whereas here I've sort of done a more conventional line. I think braking a tiny bit deeper, going just past it, and then getting the drive out would be a better play here. Get to the apex, half throttle, get the car settled, full throttle. Now you want to keep the car to the left here. You can cut a good portion of this. I don't on this lap, but you can get a lot closer and or go over this part of the curb. Doesn't really unsettle the car. Probably wanting half throttle through this point so as you can come back to the left. Then braking about the start of the tyre wall. Angling towards the curb because you want to get out nice and wide to open up your entry. To second. I'm sort of looking at where the red ends here as a bit of a guide for when to turn in. Just as maybe the second to last red is where I'm looking to turn in. What I'm wanting to do is turn down, clip this curb, then immediately get to half throttle and pick up more throttle on exit. Because this is a long straight and you want to maximize your exit. And that is a 40.248. I think a 39 is definitely possible. There's a couple of small areas in there I think can be improved. But this lap, if you can do all of those things, I think you'll be going all right. Watch full speed from the cockpit. And then one more, speed and chase view. Right, hopefully that will help you all find a little bit of time. Be patient with the car on this track. A lot of heavy braking, a lot of second gear corners. Take it easy. Good luck out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.